Okay, so smug, sanctimonious, pseudo-intellectual libs congregate, work for, gather at MSNBC. That's a place where, I mean, I don't respect the knowledge, the opinions. They put all these fake Republicans on TV. Oh, I used to work for the Bush administration, and all I do is hate Trump. Trump, Trump, Trump. I hate Trump, but I'm a former Republican. They do this for the amusement of libs sitting on their couches at home. It's grotesque, these former Bush. You know what I'm talking about, Nicole Wallace and other. Oh, it's grotesque. They do this. They sit there and they just trash Trump for the amusement of libs who hate everything that the so-called Republican pretended to stand for. Everything. But hey, if you gotta dance for the right tune. They throw enough coins at you over at MSNBC. Whoever you are, former Republican Steve Schmidt. Yeah, I'm on TV and I'm like, Trump is the worst, like literally worse than Hitler. But I worked on John McCain's campaign, and I'm the dumbest person on television. If you've never seen Steve Schmidt, I think my Steve Schmidt impersonation is spot on. But okay, here we go. We have MSNBC correspondent, straight out of Park Slope, Brooklyn, I'm sure. But here we go, MSNBC correspondent on TV, and here's how this person, people on the street in Wisconsin, just going about their lives, and here's what this person decides to do: start shaming people as they're passing on camera for not wearing a mask. Play it.
So are the people there just not worried about it, Cal? Are they not worried about their own personal safety?
I haven't met anybody who is. I met some folks actually from Lake Geneva who lived in the area. They were staying a few miles outside of town where I were, and they said they're worried about it. They're worried about that second spike. They're worried about folks coming in from Chicago, but they'll quickly add at the same time, this is a place that relies on that business. I think people here want a little bit more funding when it comes to these programs so that they could stay closed. But again, I think people felt like the Supreme Court made the decision here in Wisconsin that it was time to open up. But you can see here, just around. Nobody's wearing them. Nobody's. The cameraman. There you go, including the cameraman. Yeah. Katie.
Captain Cruz not wearing. Striking images, Cal Perry.
Striking images. I know it was very tough to hear that because it was an off mic comment, but just to make it very clear, here's they panned around to show people and their faces, unmasked, of course. Look at these people. Do they just not care? And Katie Tur is an idiot. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I actually do. I've heard stories about how she ascended at MSNBC, but I don't know why anybody would listen to this person talk about anything, but it is what it is. And here they're showing the passersby, faces of the passersby, people who are just individuals going about their days. They're being shamed. I mean, this is real-time national TV video. Look at this person doesn't care. And one of them, God bless him. I love this Wisconsinite. And I bet the guy's probably not even Republican. He's just not a lunatic. He's like, your camera guy is not wearing a mask, and half of your crew is not wearing a mask. Are you showing them? Notice how Katie Tur, oh, yes, a nice day. Oh, the weather must be warm out there. Okay, let's go to the next shot. Got to move right past that one. Perfect encapsulation of this. Perfect encapsulation of the mentality. These smug, pathetic, insecure libs, which is really, that is the MSNBC. That's what they have. That's what they're looking for over there. People that pretend to care so much about, oh, we care so much about the poor and about minorities and about the working class, unlike those mean Republicans. Oh, and also, the 37 genders that exist and all the other things, right? That's what MSNBC is. Oh, But do they have an answer for why was the camera guy not wearing a mask? Why was the crew not wearing a mask? If it's so important, if it's reckless, if you don't care about your safety unless you're wearing a mask, do they have an answer for you? No, of course not. Of course not. Because they're frauds and they're hypocrites. The defining characteristic of the modern left is its hypocrisy. That is the one. That is the sin, the truth that it cannot escape. It's everywhere. The hypocrisy, just the rank and grotesque hypocrisy. And remember that the people that were they're walking past. They're in open air. The camera guy has to stand still for a long period of time. The crew is standing together, congregated for a long period of time. Do they not care about their safety? I also love when libs come after me on this one. They're like, oh, he's just sitting at home. I go out every day. I go in stores. I go everywhere I can. And I only wear a mask on pain of being ejected from the premises. But outside, I don't wear a mask. So I practice what I preach.
Hey, Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.